get your attention, please. At this time, I would like to congratulate Conrad on your 5th place finish. Win tonight in the 64th annual Holiday Tournament. Please come up and accept the trophy.
Those of you logged on for the 3rd place game, they just completed the 5th place game here at Conrad Allen Tournament. We had a situation with the lights at one end of the gym just as the game was ending. You can see it's kind of dark on the south end of the gym, so they've got custodians looking into that. In the meantime, both the Red Hills Lukey's and Gallatin County Hawks will come out and start to warm up. And we will begin our broadcast here momentarily. You can follow us on Twitter at AreaSports.net and also on Facebook at AreaSports.net. You can log in and let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for tonight. Looks like we got the lighting situation corrected now on the south end of the gym. Again, we will commence with a pregame show in just a few minutes.
Attention, Angie Moore, your keys are at the ticket table or we come into the gym. Angie Moore, your keys are at the ticket table. This is also your last chance for the Wayne City High School Prom fundraiser. Cash for Christmas, 3 chances to win. Grand prize $700, second prize $150, third prize $150. This will be drawn at halftime of the championship game. Thank you.
Good evening, basketball fans. You are looking live at the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament here on the campus of Wayne City High School in Wayne City, Illinois. I'm Randy Olson, joined by Danny Anselman. It's time for our third place game tonight between the Red Hill Salukis, who you see warming up on the north end of the gym, as they will oppose the Gallatin County Hawks, warming up on the south end of the gym. Should be an interesting basketball game tonight, and a real incredible fact is that the situation that how both teams got here, Danny. Both teams landed in this third place game by virtue of losing overtime games.
Yeah, both teams had quite some battles here earlier in the week and wound up here in the third place game.
Red Hill Salukis lost to the host Wayne City Indians last night in overtime, 48-41. And a couple of nights ago, it was Gallatin County losing to Weber Township in overtime by a score of 53-48. That'll put Wayne City and Weber Township in tonight's championship game. Should be played later on tonight after this one. We'll also be broadcasting that one for you here live on AreaSports.net. Interesting to see how both the Red Hill Salukis and the Gallatin County Hawks bounce back after those disappointing overtime losses. Of course, Gallatin County's had much more time to think about it and rest up and prepare for it, whereas Red Hill, for that long bus ride back to Bridgeport, turn around and come back again today after that tough loss last night. Might be a little bit tougher for them to answer the bell tonight. We'll see.
It'd be interesting to see how they bounce back, Randy, because they probably left here after 10 o'clock last night when that game finished up.
Yeah, it was a late game. Captains are meeting at the center court with the officials, as you see there. Two good coaches here, Brian Havel and, of course, Doug Miller at the helm of the Gallatin County Hawks, meeting there with the officials at midcourt as well. Earlier games in the week, Gallatin County defeated North Clay last Saturday to open the tournament 60-48. In their second game, they also beat Sisney 52-26. And then, of course, lost that game to Weber Township in overtime 53-48. Red Hill won their first game of the tournament over Crab Orchard last Saturday 72-40. And they also beat Grayville 65-33 before losing in overtime to Wayne City last night. So that's how both teams arrive here in tonight's third place game at the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. First time that Gallatin County has been in this tournament. And as we mentioned the other night when we did the broadcast between the Hawks and the Weber Township Trojans, they play a very difficult schedule. And they'll also be competing in the upcoming El Dorado Holiday Tournament in, well, about a little over a week from now, and they'll start on the 28th.
Yeah, I'm sure Doug Miller's wanting to be in the championship game. We talked with Greg Goodley there this morning, and he said it's amazing to listen to them coach lobby when they get into that seating meeting, and I'm sure he'd like to left out here with a first or second place trophy and say, hey, you know, we were the champions up at Wayne City, guys. Mm-hmm. Give us a little respect here.
Right. And if you missed our broadcast of the Sports Couch this morning, you certainly are encouraged to go back and watch the Sports Couch and archive on the front page of our website here at AreaSports.net. We had a lot of interesting coaches on the show this morning, including Athletic Director Greg Goodley from El Dorado. We also talked to Frank Cusimano, the Sports Director of KSDK TV Channel 5 in St. Louis, about all the moves that the Cardinals have made and some other potential moves that the St. Louis Cardinals might make. And so that was an interesting interview with Frank, and he gave us a little insight on what might happen and some things that probably won't happen. He doesn't think Machado's coming to St. Louis.
And I don't.
And he gives very good reasons why.
I don't either.
And I tend to agree with him after his reasoning today.
I just don't see that happening.
No, I don't think it's going to happen either. But Longoria's still on the table, and perhaps some others on the table potentially for the St. Louis Cardinals. But again, you can go back and watch that in archive on our website at AreaSports.net. We will take a short break, and we'll be back to tell you a little bit more about this upcoming third place game and get into the starting lineups and all the play-by-play action for you here in just a moment on AreaSports.net. Welcome back here to Wayne City at the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. 64 years this tournament's been going on, Danny. What a great small school tournament this is in the state of Illinois.
Yeah, you know, Randy, for a tournament to be held 64 years in and out every year, year after year, is quite a testimony. And like we talked this morning with Coach Goodley, he said, you know, when this year's El Dorado Holiday Tournament's over, they start on next year, and I'm sure the Conrad Allen is the same way.
Absolutely, and a shout-out to those people down in the hospitality room watching the game down there. And, again, special thanks to Laura Miller and everybody that has put a lot of work in throughout the week for the hospitality room because, hey, that's something that you kind of take for granted if you're an official or a coach or a member of the media, but they do a lot of things behind the scenes to prepare for it, and it's been a long week for her and everybody down there, too.
You're exactly right, Randy.
And we do appreciate the hospitality very kindly here at Wayne City High School. The defending champion of this tournament, by the way, is not in the field this year. Patoka won the championship last year over Wayne City in the title game. Patoka not here to defend their title.
You know, that's a pretty good road trip from Patoka.
It is.
Patoka to Wayne City.
Yeah, it is. And an interesting factoid, I guess you could say, that one of our Facebook and Twitter followers, Travis Dietz, pointed out to us, is that in tonight's championship game between Wayne City and Weber, it'll be the first time that those two teams have met in the championship game of the Conrad Allen since 1993.
Wow.
And what's interesting is they met in back-to-back years, in 92 and in 93. Weber and Wayne City played for the title here at the Conrad Allen. Weber won it in 92. Wayne City won it in 93. Who will win it tonight? We'll find out a little bit later on in tonight's championship game. But
time will tell.
Long time since those two teams have gone at it.
Yeah, you know, it's been a long time for Wayne City to get to the championship, or Weber Township to get to the championship game. And, you know, they've come in here with some pretty good teams and come up empty. So I'm sure they're excited. Brad Beatty was excited this morning when we talked with him, and really looking forward to a chance to maybe be champions here.
And we will have a pregame interview also with Coach Jeff Morris of Wayne City on our pregame show tonight before the championship game. We'll play that for you to get some insights on what is going through Jeff's mind prior to tonight's championship game. As Danny said, we had an interview already this morning on the sports couch with Brad Beatty, the coach of Weber Township. Earlier trophy round games today. In the 7th place game, it was Sisney over Grayville, 57-42. Good win by the Sisney Running Lions and Coach Kevin Bowen, their first win of the season. And in the 5th place game just completed, went a little bit late, Crab Orchard defeated North Clay by a score of 68-50. What do you look for tonight in this 3rd place game between Gallatin County and Red Hill, Danny?
Well, I'm sure the Hawks are going to come out here. They're really stinging after the defeat the other night. But Red Hill, I'm sure, thinks they ought to be playing the championship game. But the Hawks will be fresher. But the Red Hill Salukis definitely have the size.
They do have that size. Gallatin County Hawks will be the visitors on the scoreboard for this one in the 3rd place game, wearing their traveling blue uniforms trimmed in the orange and white numerals and letters. And they'll be first to be introduced to the crowd here that's filing in at Wayne City High School.
Officials for tonight's game, Ron Stallings, Bobby Blindy, and Robbie Blondie.
Got a little experience between that trio.
Yes.
And we'll follow along with the public address announcer here at Wayne City High School as we meet the members of the Hawks tonight. The Hawk Flock is here. They're on our side of the building, too.
The visiting Gallatin County Hawks. At guard,
Number 25 is Aaron Walters, 5'10" senior for Coach Doug Miller.
At guard,
number 24 is Robbie Prince, 5'10" junior for the Hawks. They count on him for a lot of scoring. Number 30 is Garrett Rushing, 5'9" junior. Not a lot of size on this Gallatin County team. There are a lot of clones out there.
Yep.
Number 23 is Dawson Hish. He's a sophomore, but he plays much older and more mature than a sophomore. And the guy that really makes the team go, Audie Goebel, he's a 6-foot junior for Coach Doug Miller and the Gallatin County Hawks. So again, they'll go with Prince, Walters, Rushing, Hish, and Goebel. And size-wise, the Hawks will go 5'9", 5'10", 5'10", 6 foot, and 6 foot as the Gallatin County cheerleaders do their opening cheer, and then we'll meet the Red Hill Salukis.
Talked with Doug Miller after the game quite a bit the other night at length, and he said his team's still searching for a leader.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, how about Audie Goebel? He said, you know, he's showing signs of it, but he said he is not Seth Ramsey. And I said, well, Doug, you're probably not going to have another Seth Ramsey.
Yeah, you only get to coach a Seth Ramsey once in your coaching career usually.
He said, I really miss him because he was my coach on the floor, you know.
Right.
And I said, you know, it's just pretty tough.
Mm-hmm. Let's meet the Red Hill Salukis in their white uniforms. Will be the home team on the scoreboard. Number 5 is Chase Murray, 5'11" senior. Number 10 is Parker Havel, and he is the coach's son. He's a 5'11" junior. Number 23 is Drew Moore. He's a 5'11" junior. Number 35 is Corbin Shoulders. He's a 5'11" senior. And the big man for the Red Hill Salukis wears number 25. He is a 6'3" and senior, and that is Andy Wells. So the Salukis will go with Murray, Havel, Shoulders, Moore, and Wells. Size-wise, they will go 5'11", 5'11", 5'11", 5'11", and 6'3". So a little bit more size on the Salukis.
And not only that, they had the football size. You can tell these schools that play football.
I agree with you. I agree with you. You certainly can. Got those broader shoulders, a little bit stronger across the chest. Glad that you're with us here live on AreaSports.net. And again, we will have tonight's championship game for you as well. You will have to refresh your browser and reload the website in order to pick up the championship game, because we will reload it ourselves with a separate screen on there when it comes time between games. All right. You can also check out the scoreboard of games all around the area last night. A very busy scoreboard on our website at AreaSports.net. We categorize all the scores for you by conference, so you know what's going on in each of the conferences. All right. It's going to be Wells jumping against Audie Goebel to get this one going as the third place game is underway. Hawks have it with Walters. Out to Goebel. Looking for a cutter as they come to the left side with rushing. Here's a drive and all the way in, up on the rim, off no good. Rebound out of there to Red Hill. All the way down for the layup quickly is Chase Murray. And Coach Doug Miller right away calls timeout. We're 30 seconds into the game, and Doug's calling a timeout.
He's already going to check things out.
Yeah, a few things that he didn't like. Wants to make an adjustment. I'm not wasting any time at all.
Well, there's no use to wait until you're 10 down.
Something to be said for that. A lot of overtime games around the area last night. Even had a double overtime game and a triple overtime game last night. Crazy night of basketball in Southern Illinois. Big win for the Salem Wildcats last night, beating the 6th-ranked Trenton Westland team in overtime, 57-52. Big win for Coach Andy Fehrenbacher and the Salem Wildcats, so congratulations to them. All right, back to live action. The Hawks will bring it up. With the basketball out there is Hish. Come left side to Goebel now. Goebel's going to drive baseline. Goes up for the shot, scores. Got that quick first step, Danny.
Yep, nice job by Goebel.
You give him an alley like that, he's going to take it every time. Tried to backdoor cut that time, stolen by Goebel. He jumps in the passing lane, 2-on-1 break. Down underneath, we got a jump ball called. Defense quickly caught up by Red Hill and tied him up, and the possession arrow will favor the Salukis. The ball will go back the other way. We're tied at 2-2. We've played a minute here in this opening quarter. Red Hill, members of the Little Illini Conference. And of course, Gallatin County, members of the Greater Egyptian Conference. Skip pass out to the top to Havel. Inside the lane, they work it to Wells. Now on the right wing, shot is in and out, no good by Shoulders. Ball loose on the floor. And Gallatin County comes away with it. It's Walters taking it all the way down. Missed the shot. Salukis with the rebound. Quickly the other way. An up and down basketball game so far. Inside the paint. And the shot is banked in by Wells. Wells with that 6'3" frame, going to be
a challenge.
Be a challenge to deal with, and not just the 6'3" height, but like you say, he's got some strength in there too. Not going to be pushed around too easy. 4-2, Salukis lead it. Hawks with the basketball. Left wing to Rushing. Come out to Goebel. Nope, actually that's Prince right now with it. Looking for Goebel, finds him on the back line, but he stepped on that end line out of bounds, and it's a turnover against the Hawks.
1 turnover apiece.
So it'll go back to the Salukis. Four to 2, Red Hill with the lead and the basketball. Moore with it. Looks for a driving lane, gets cut off. Dishes it back out for an open 3, and it's good. Knocked down by Corbin Shoulders. Shoulders is a senior, and when he gets his shoulders square, no pun intended, he's able to knock it down. That's what he did. 7-2, Red Hill with an early 5-point lead.
Nice lead here early on for Red Hill.
Inside to Goebel, and looked like he was fouled. Yep.
By number 5, that is Murray.
Well, you know, the Hawks run so many different set plays, and it makes it hard to scout them, really, and prepare for them. And one thing I've noticed already, there's the three-pointer. I don't know, it's a 2-ball. He has his foot on the line. Audie Goebel knocks down the deuce. Even though they're down 7-4, it looks like that Gallatin County's not going to have any problem getting good looks. Goebel's finding open places in the seams there. Long 3 on the way. That's off no good. Knocked around, and Walters comes out of there with a rebound. Out on the dribble ahead to Prince. And Prince traveled with the ball. Another turnover on the Hawks.
Turnover number 2.
4:41 to play here, opening quarter. 7-4, favor of Red Hill, playing for the 3rd place trophy. As people are filing in anticipation of this big championship game tonight as well between Wayne City and Weber Township. Out front with it is Moore. Comes right side now to Shoulders. Out to the top to Murray. Murray tries to bounce past it. He does. Down to Shoulders. They're looking inside. Can't get it in there. And come back out to Havel. Havel goes left side to Murray. Running a lot of motion out there, the Salukis are. Here's a drive to the hole. Around the screen. It's good. Shoulders.
He just kind of snuck his way, weaved down through there. Randy.
He did. He kind of lost his man on a pick there. 9-4. Red Hill in the lead. Busy motion offense run there by the Salukis. Goebel to Prince, or back to Goebel. So he directs some traffic out there. Goebel around a high screen and has it stolen away. Salukis in transition. Contact is made, and a foul is going to be called as Parker Havel tried to take it to the hoop.
Rushing will pick up his first, but at least he didn't let him get the 3-point play.
Havel, the 5'11 junior, will be at the line. That is the coach's son from Red Hill Salukis. And he missed the free throw. Into the ball game for Gallatin County. Number 10 is Connor Keeskums, yeah, 5'8 sophomore. Saw quite a bit of playing time in the 2 previous games that we did here in the tournament.
1 out of 2 for Havel.
Makes it 10-4 in favor of the Salukis, equaling their biggest lead. Here's a drive by Prince. It's blocked, but he gets the rebound. Comes back to Rushing with it. Now to Prince. They'll reset the offense. Hish has it now, as they try to go down low to Garrett Rushing, and it's knocked out of bounds off Red Hill.
There's no way that ball could have got there. No way.
Hish going to be the trigger man. He comes into Goebel. Goebel drives baseline, wraparound pass. Beautiful pass. Good shot by Garrett Rushing.
Very unselfish by Goebel.
Sure was.
Drawed the defense to him and kicked it to the man coming.
Nice wraparound. 10-6 is the score. Cuts that Red Hill lead to 4. Salukis with it right now as they work it left side to Shoulders. Now around to the right wing. Here's Moore with a shot. It's off no good, but rebound by Wells. He'll go back up. Missed it. Rebound Audie Goebel for the Gallatin County Hawks. Hawks in the front court. 2:41 to play here, opening quarter. A little pick and roll that time to Prince, but ball mishandled there by Robbie and goes out of bounds. Another turnover on the Hawks.
Four turnovers to 1 for Red Hill.
Sure, Doug Miller not real happy about that. Red Hill with the basketball in the front court. There's a little fall away shot, no good by Moore. Rebound inside, they'll bring it back out to Shoulders. Now to Murray. Murray to Moore. His shot's in and out, no good. A battle for the rebound, and getting tied up underneath there was Keescom's and Murray. And
Keescom's going to get the foul.
Yeah, he's going to get a call for over the back. Is checking back in for the Hawks. Number 25 is Aaron Walters, and also checking in is Hunter Artman, number 42, a 6-foot sophomore. 2:08 to play, opening quarter. Here's the inbound by the Salukis. It's knocked out of bounds by the Hawks. They'll try it again. The trigger man is Parker Havel. Gets it into Moore, out to the top of the key, to Shoulders, shots up and in.
Nice little set play right there.
12-6. Yeah, Red Hill's got a lot of stuff they can run. You know, and they played in that Lawrence County Classic, too, because they're one of the schools that hosts that. It's hosted between them and Lawrenceville at the two different high schools up there. And, yeah, there's some good competition in that tournament.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you got T-Town, Fairfield, Salem. So, you know, Salukis have been battle-tested already earlier in the season, I would say. Here's Audie Goebel. Pump fakes. Now to Prince. Back out to Hish. He'll fire away. Missed it. Rebound there by the Salukis. It's Wells. Oh, taken away by Goebel. He goes up and he's fouled. That'll be 2 shots coming for Audie Goebel.
Foul's going to be on Wells, pardon me. Couldn't read my own writing.
Well, one thing we're seeing already, Danny, is a rebounding edge for the Salukis. Andy Wells is definitely getting both offensive and defensive rebounds for the Salukis. Free throw, bounces, and falls in.
That thing used all of it.
He used all the rim. That's right.
Blake Healy in for Gallatin County.
Doug Miller going pretty deep here in the first quarter. Looking for that right combination. Missed the second free throw. And rebounded by Shoulders. Here comes Red Hill, and they throw it away.
Goebel's hurt. He's walking pretty gimpy.
Well, you know, that was quite a crash, quite a collision whenever he drove into the basket there. And he might have gotten, like, kneed in the thigh or something, which is, you know, that's painful. Kind of landed awkwardly, too, after that collision underneath the basket. Here's Prince with a shot. It's no good. Saved from going out of bounds. And back up, no good. Rebound, Salukis.
Boy, that's one of them you need to go down if you're the Hawks.
Back the other way, it's Shoulders to Havel. He'll fire away. Got it. 3-point bomb by Parker Havel. 15-7. We're under a minute to play here in the opening quarter of this third-place game. Salukis with an 8-point lead over the Hawks.
That was a big swing there. You missed an opportunity for 2, and they go hit a 3, so that's really a 5-point swing.
Yes, it is. Hawks looking for some offense now. Walters inside. Nice dish to Rushing. He scores.
Give Rushing 4 on the night.
15-9. Cuts the lead to 6. Moore with the basketball out front. They'll play it for 1. We're down to 19 seconds left in the quarter. Over to Havel. Back to Moore. 8 seconds left. Moore has a double team, finds a man down low. There's a shovel pass inside to Mitchell Nash, who just came in, a big 6'4" senior, and Nash scores right before the horn. And after 1 period of play, it is Red Hill 17 and Gallatin County 9. And we'll be back with more here live on AreaSports.net. Back at Wayne City after one quarter play, 17-9 in favor of Red Hill. And Danny, your thoughts on that first quarter play?
Well, Red Hill shoots 7 out of 12, Randy, for 58%. The Hawks are 4 out of 8, have 4 turnovers. Red Hill only has 1, so that's the difference right there.
Hawks had the ball first to start this second quarter of play. Again, they've just joined us there in the blue jerseys. And there's a steal. Just a bad pass. Didn't see the defender there. And the breakaway down by Havel, and he has fouled.
Rushing's going to pick up his second foul. Havel's going to go to the line for 2.
Well, we said at the top of the broadcast we thought it might be Red Hill that might come out a little bit shaky or rusty after playing late last night and have that long bus ride back to Bridgeport and then back here again today. But so far it looks like it's Gallatin County that's a little bit shaky in this one.
Well, it looks like the Red Hill Salukis are quite a bit deeper.
They got some size too.
Yep. He's playing 7 or 8 kids already. And
well, Wells at 6'3", and then Nash at 6'4". Definitely poses a problem as Havel gets that one. It's 19-9. It's a 10-point lead here for the Salukis.
Yeah, you know, the Hawks don't have anybody that can match up with Nash. Size, height, or body.
Audie Goebel inside the paint. Gets cut off there. Tries to reset. Now he'll put up a 3. Got it. Audie Goebel for the trifecta. Makes it 19-12. Red Hill back the other way again. Moore. Benson down low to Nash.
Boy. Man, that ball was a long way down. Come out.
Those tight rims. Prince gets it down into the corner. Now back out to Prince. To Goebel up top. 6:55 left in the first half. Here's a long 3 from the volleyball line, and it's good. Holy cow. Audie Goebel with an NBA 3 there. Makes it 19-15.
Looks to me like he got challenged by Mr. Miller.
Hawks have cut that 10-point lead down to 4 already. Havel has it. He's cut off. Comes out to Benson. Benson gives it up to Shoulders. He'll drive, and it's blocked and taken out of there by Walters. Here comes the Hawks on the move. And Prince takes it to the paint, and he's fouled.
Havel pick up his first. Prince go to the line to shoot a couple.
Yeah, both coaches here went 9 players deep in the first half already.
Hawks with a chance to cut it to 2.
Robbie Prince missed it.
Didn't shoot free throws well the other night. I know that's something that was very upsetting to Doug. Didn't shoot free throws and didn't rebound well.
Well, Goebel missed one a moment ago too, right?
Yeah.
Second one by Prince, he got that one. 19-16. It's a 3-point lead now. 7-0 run here by the Hawks. Salukis with the ball. There's a runner. Missed by Moore, but they get the rebound. Now it's taken away, stolen by Prince. Races to the other end. Goes up for the shot, and he's fouled by Benson. Robbie Prince going to get another trip to the charity stripe. 6:04 to play here in the first half. Again, coming up in the championship game a little bit later on, it's going to be the host Wayne City Indians against Weber Township Trojans. This Red Hill team had Wayne City down virtually the entire game last night, Danny, until Wayne City managed to get the game tied and sent to overtime, and then that's when they were able to pull away with the 48-41 win.
Prince hits them both.
We got us a 1-point game, and it's a 9-0 run by Gallatin County. Salukis trying to stop the bleeding now. They had a 10-point lead just a moment ago that's all but evaporated. Benson has it. Out to Moore. Right wing, they work it now to Wells. And ball goes out of bounds.
Almost a turnover.
It's going to stay with the Salukis. They need somebody to take the ball out. They were all standing on the floor and nobody was on the baseline. Now Chase Murray will be the trigger man.
Walters' man took off to go throw it in, and he wasn't going to let him get to the out-of-bounds line. He said, hey, man, I'm going to throw it in.
Oh, that's funny. Benson has it in the corner. He's going to drive, puts up the shot, And it's going to be a charging foul on Cade Benson.
Walter stood there and drawed it.
That's a second foul on Benson, who's come off the bench to play. He's another football body, isn't he?
No, he wouldn't be playing on the football line
no,
at all.
I don't think so. Take a look at him, ladies and gentlemen. Number 50, does he play football? I bet he does for the Salukis. Yeah. All right, Hawks have a chance to take the lead now as driving inside.
Benson just got his third foul.
Is Hish, and he's fouled. And Mr. Benson's picked up 3 quick ones here, all in the second quarter. He didn't come into the second quarter, right? He's got all these fouls in this quarter, for sure.
Mr. Blondie's having a little heart-to-heart with him. I guarantee you he better pay attention because he won't get no more warnings.
Tie ball game as the free throw's made by Hish. It's a 10-0 run by the Hawks. The 10-point lead has completely evaporated now for the Salukis. What a game of runs we've had here.
Yep. Seen that a lot in high school basketball this season already.
Missed the second one. Here comes Red Hill back the other way with it. Moore works on Prince, has it stripped. Out of bounds, going to stay with the Salukis. You can follow us on Twitter and send us a tweet and let us know where you are watching from and who you're rooting for tonight. Just send us a tweet at Area Sports on Twitter. Moore has it, goes right wing to Havel. Now to Murray. Salukis spreading it out here a little bit. 4:58 to play in the first half. Still trying to post up Wells. He's got it right now. Skip passes over to McKinney. He misses the shot. And ball is saved from going out of bounds, but right into the hands of one of the Hawks.
Trying to throw it off of him.
Audie Goebel has it.
Seen it coming and ducked.
And the Hawks can now take the lead. Prince. Left side to Hish. Got it. 3-point bomb by Dawson Hish. It's a 13-0 run by Gallatin County. 22-19, 3-point lead. What a turn of events we've had here, Dan.
Yep, sure has.
It was 19-9 Red Hill. Now it's 22-19 Gallatin County. As that shot goes in by Parker Havel. No, not Havel, I'm sorry. It's Drew Moore.
Foul's going to be on Prince, his first. He'll go for the and one.
22-21 as he has broken that streak by the Hawks, and he's tied the game at the same time with that second free throw, or that and one free throw, and we're tied at 22-22 with 4:07 left here in the first half.
Just
Hawks,
what we thought it'd be.
Left side, here's a three-pointer, no good by Walters. Rebound by the Salukis. Quickly in the front court, it's Moore. Moore going to take it all the way down, put it up off glass, and scores. Drew Moore, nobody stopped his penetration, Danny.
Somebody's got to step out in front of him.
And just let him weave his way in there. 24-22, Hawks back the other way, trailing by 2 as Goebel has it out front. Works at right wing now. There's a baseline pass down to Goebel, back out to Prince. He missed the shot. Gets knocked down, no call. Goebel with a spin move, and he's going to be fouled. I think he got hit in the eye while
he's bleeding.
Yeah, while he was spinning. Yeah, that is blood on his face. I don't think the official has seen that yet. I can see it from here.
I can too.
Like he got punched, like a fighter, you know, the way it bleeds. That skin there by your eye really bleeds quickly. Yeah, official sees it now. Yeah, he's bleeding pretty bad. They're going to have to get a towel on that, get a Band-Aid on it or something. It's a tough place to stop bleeding too, right there by your eye socket. So Doug Miller's going to have somebody else step in there and shoot.
Rushing's going to replace him, so he has to assume his spot.
So Garrett Rushing checks in, comes to the free throw line. No pressure, huh? Boy, knocks it down. How about that? Ice in the veins. Ties the ball game at 24-24.
Got a trainer down here.
I don't know if they're aware of that or not. Left side, Salukis have it. Here's a three-point shot. No good. Good box out there by the Hawks on the weak side after the shot was missed by Moore. Here comes Gallatin County. Hish has it in the front court. 2:52 to play in the first half. Left wing now to Walters. Out to the top to Rushing. To Prince. To Hish. Hish just inside the arc. Missed the shot. Rebound by the Salukis. Shoulders comes out of there with it on the dribble. And it's stolen away. Here's a 2-on-1 break. Can they convert? There's the give and the layup to Hish. Nice pass there by Walters after the steal. Got it to Hish, and there's a layup, and it's 26-24. Gallatin County by 2 with 2:23 left here in the first half. Third place game at the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. It'll be Weber Township and Wayne City in the championship game. Drew Moore looking for some place to drive. Can't find an opening. Now they come out to the top. Swing it left wing. Over to McKinney. Back out to the top to Moore. Moore around his man. Takes it inside. Makes contact. Misses the shot, but he's fouled.
Rushing, I think that'll be 3 on him. That is his third foul.
And Coach Miller beside himself there, just on the defense. Moore with the free throw is good. 26-25 is checking in for the Salukis. Number 32 is not in our program. We have a 31 and a 33.
So take your pick.
But no 32. And both 31 and 33 are freshmen. So I'm going to guess it's either Colton Loveland or A.J. Greer, but we're not sure. Maybe we try to find out at halftime if we can. And, boy, that's a unforced error there by the Hawks. It's a big one, too, because a minute 46 to play here in the half, and we're tied at 26-26. Salukis with a chance to regain the lead here. Moore has it. Tries to drive. Now dishes it behind him to Shoulders. He'll put up the 3 ball. No good. Ball's tipped out and brought down by the Hawks. Hish into the front court. A little give and go back to Hish. Prince has it. Goebel still on the bench. They continue to work on his eye where he got cut.
He's down in the trainer's room.
Is that where he went now?
Yeah.
Okay. It's, like I said, it's going to take him a little bit to. They may have to use some of that Bondo stuff, that glue stuff. You know they do.
Super glue.
Yeah, it's literally what they do because that was a pretty good cut for by his eye. 55 seconds left.
Got head butted.
Mm-hmm. That or a shoulder in the eye socket. That ball is blocked out of bounds. That should be Gallatin County ball. Let's see. Yep, it is. Hish will be the trigger man. 50 seconds left in the half. Comes into Walters. And he'll bring it out and reset it. 39 seconds left. Brock Seeley into the ball game, 5'9" sophomore for the Hawks. He wears number 31. Here's Prince. Takes it to the hole. Missed the shot. Had to put a lot of arc on it due to the size that he was trying to go over. And quickly to the other end. Here's a fadeaway by the Salukis. That's no good. Really kind of surprised they shot so quickly there in that situation. 15 seconds left, and the Hawks can definitely hold it for one shot here. We're tied at 26. Hish is fouled. They had the double team coming on him as they were looking for a trap, and it's going to send Dawson Hish to the line with 4.9 seconds left here in the first half.
Foul was on Havel.
(26-26) our score. Checking in for the Hawks, number 42 is Hunter Artman. We saw some action briefly in the first quarter. Free throw's good. 27-26. Well, we expected a tight contest, and that's exactly what we got, Danny. Second free throw is missed. Salukis get the rebound. They might get a shot off here. Oh, they throw it away. They throw it away, and the Hawks will go to the locker room with a 1-point lead. Well, they were down by 10. And after being down by 10, they went on a 13-0 run to gain the lead. Salukis came back, tied it, but the free throw by Hish there just before the end of the first half puts Gallatin County in the lead here at halftime by a score of 27-26. Danny's working on our halftime stats, and we'll come back and take a look at those and talk a little bit more about this first half action here live on AreaSports.net. Back in just a moment. Hey, welcome back here to Wayne City High School, the site of the 64th annual Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. Our halftime score here in this third place game, the Gallatin County Hawks leading the Red Hill Salukis 27-26. And Danny, your impressions of that first half?
Well, it was a battle just what we thought it was going to be, Randy. And for the Hawks, who lead here at halftime, they shoot 8 out of 17 on field goals, 8 out of 12 from the free throw line. Scoring, Hish has 7, Prince has 3, rushing has 4. And just to show you how important Audie Goebel is this team, he's got 13 first half points, and he's been banged around a couple different times. So
yeah, he spent the last, 4.5 minutes on the bench.
4 minutes with a cut.
Yeah, with a cut on the eye.
For the Red Hill Salukis, they shot 7 out of 12 that first quarter, Randy. They were 2 out of 9 the second quarter to make them 9 out of 19, but they're 6 out of 7 from the free throw line. They have 4 turnovers on the day. The Hawks have 6. Scoring for the Salukis, Nash has 2, Shoulders has 5, Moore has 7, Havel has 6, Murray has 4, and Wells has 2 to give us a score of 27-26.
I hearken back to the point in the game there when Red Hill had the lead 19-9, and it looked like that the Hawks were in trouble because Red Hill was hitting their shots, they were using their size, and then man, all of a sudden things started coming together for the Hawks, and they went on a 13-0 run, Danny, and before you could blink, it was 22-19 Gallatin County.
Yeah, the Hawks, Randy, went 1 for 8 in the second quarter after they made that initial shot to stretch it out to 19-9.
All right, so 27-26 is our halftime score here in this third place game between the Red Hill Salukis and the Gallatin County Hawks. The Hawks leading the Salukis here at halftime. We'll take another break, let you hear from some more of our great underwriters, and then we'll rejoin you here from Wayne City High School in just a little bit, live on AreaSports.net. Welcome back here to Wayne City High School, the scene for the 64th annual Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. It is halftime of this third-place game with the Gallatin County Hawks leading at 27-26. Want to remind you that AreaSports.net and 90.9 The Vine is also your home for Fairfield Mules basketball now, as longtime voices of the Mules, Bruce Dickey and Marty David, call all the play-by-play action of all the Fairfield Mules games, both on the radio and here on AreaSports.net. Mules will be in action again, I believe, this upcoming Tuesday, and they got a big win last night over Edwards County in Black Diamond Conference play, Danny.
Yeah, you know, Fairfield's kind of taking off and rolling. He's kind of getting his matchups figured out, and look for them to make some noise.
And some other games last night in the Black Diamond Conference. Again, you can check out all of these scores, of course, on our sports website at AreaSports.net. Carmi over Hamilton County last night, 52-45. That was a game that you called last night on FoxesFans.net, Danny. And Foxes had their chances down the stretch, but Carmi pulled away in the end, didn't they?
That game was tied at 40-all with 3:40 to play. The Foxes had spent some energy to recatch the Bulldogs, had a chance to take the lead on a 1-and-1, and they missed. Carmi went down and hit a shot. Foxes come down, had a 3 rattle in and out. Carmi goes down and hits, and that was kind of the changer of the game. Foxes go 0 for 5 to close out the game.
Christopher's had a couple bumps in the road now in the Black Diamond. They lost last night to Cesar-Valere, 74-61.
There's a team that's coming on.
Yep, Cesar-Valere playing well, apparently. Getting ready to head into their own holiday tournament. El Dorado wins big last night over Johnson City, 82-38. I'm not surprised that the Eagles won, but I am surprised by the margin of victory.
Yeah, the Eagles, when they're going to be a handful for anybody.
And the triple overtime game last night in the conference saw Chester come from behind to beat Trico in triple overtime, 73-70. That's a wild one.
Yep, triple overtime. That was a pretty tough night.
And you had several overtime games and, of course, some double overtime games last night here, too. You had a double overtime and an overtime just right here at the Conrad Allen last night, as you had North Clay beat Sisney 56-49 in double OT last night, and then Wayne City beat Red Hill in a single overtime last night, 48-41. Also, Dietrich beat St. Anthony in overtime last night in the National Trail Conference, 68-62. Newton beat Robinson in overtime last night, 76-68. And how about the win last night by the Salem Wildcats over the 6th-ranked team in the state? Previously unbeaten Trenton Westland loses to Salem last night, 57-52 in overtime. Big win last night for Andy Fernbacher, the former Flora athlete and player that coaches at Salem.
I tell you what, them Salem Wildcats, I think there's going to be a lot of people saying, man, we got to play them.
Teams getting called back to their respective benches. We're going to be ready for second half action. What do you look for in the second half, and what do you think kind of adjustments are going to be made? I assume Red Hill's going to probably try to, again, use their size.
I would think Red Hill needs to force the ball inside more. They've got a definite advantage there, and I don't think they used it enough in the first half. They settled for some three-point shots and stuff. And the Hawks, their main focus is to see if they can keep Audie Goebel on the floor.
And also stay out of foul trouble, too.
Rushing has 3 fouls, Garrett Rushing, and that's a key rebounding figure in there for a team that's undersized to begin with.
I don't know if you've looked around, but this gym's starting to get a little bit more full, Danny. More people packing in here, anticipating the championship game coming up later on between Weber Township and Wayne City. It'll be the first time that those two teams have played each other in the championship since 1993.
The fans have been here. The spectators are arriving.
Okay, gotcha. We're ready for second half action. If you just joined us, the Red Hill Salukis are the team wearing the white uniforms, and that's Gallatin County in the blue, dark blue uniforms. Salukis with the ball, trailing it by 1, 27-26.
Hawks go to a 1-2-2.
And quickly they go right inside as we predicted, and they get it into Andy Wells for the inside bucket, and it's 28-27, Danny.
This thing will be just like a prize fight, I think, Randy.
There's a backdoor cut, but too far under the basket was Prince, who will get it back out to Goebel, who is back in there after getting his eye all glued shut or whatever. The cut there by his eye that he encountered there in the first half. Ball is kicked, and it's kicked by the Salukis. Going to be Gallatin County ball.
Saluki fans across the way didn't agree with that.
They thought it was kicked by the Hawks. Here's the inbound to Goebel, and easy bucket there. That time on the out-of-bounds play, 29-28, Gallatin County back out in front.
Give him 15 of the 29.
They're battling for the third place trophy here at the Conrad Allen Tournament. Salukis with it. There's a shot way out front, rattles in and out, no good. A battle for the rebound, and the Hawks come away with it. Walters out to Goebel. Right side, they swing it to Prince, back to Goebel. Prince again as they run that motion and look for a cut. Now it's to Hish, who gives it to Rushing. Prince pulls up for the jumper and got it. Robbie Prince makes it a 31-28 lead. Hawks by 3.
The Hawks are playing more than for third place, Randy. They're playing for a good seat at that El Dorado tournament.
Oh, don't you know it? And there's the alley-oop on the backdoor cut, no good, but there's the follow by Andy Wells. Again, at 6'3", Wells is tough to contend with in there for the Gallatin County Hawks. 31-30. Hawks with the lead and the basketball. Goebel has it, penetrates. No, it's stolen away. Salukis back the other direction, and layup is missed underneath there by Shoulders. And then on the rebound, we've got a whistle and a foul.
Murray's going to pick up his third foul.
So it's against the Salukis. Coach Havel not real happy about that call as the Hawks will bring it back down the court. Prince has it. Drives baseline, gets all the way around his man, scores, and he's fouled.
Foul's going to be on Wells, his second.
That's a big foul on Wells, the big man with 2 fouls now. And the and one coming for Robbie Prince. It's 33-30. Hawks by 3, make it 4 as he makes the free throw. 34-30 with 5:39 left here in the third quarter of this third place game. Salukis back in the front court. Now they're going to try to work it inside to Wells. It's double team. Now they bounce it back out to Shoulders. He'll drive, and he's fouled on the floor.
Walters, that'll be his first.
Had 3 blue jerseys around him when he started the drive, didn't he? The trigger man is Havel on the out of bounds. He gets it into Murray. Back inside, they work it to Wells. Now out for a shot on the wing, no good. And coming out of there with it is Audie Goebel. To the other end for the Hawks, and he's fouled.
Foul's going to be on Havel, his third.
That's twice that the Salukis have saved the ball from going out of bounds underneath their own basket, but right in the hands of a Hawk player that resulted in a transition play. And now Goebel will be at the line, and the free throw is good. 35-30, 5:15 left to play here in the third quarter. Glad you're with us here on AreaSports.net. Your home for the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. Free throw is missed. Salukis down by 5 inside the lane. Here's a 15-footer. It's blocked, but there's a rebound by Wells, and he's going to be fouled before the shot.
Prince is going to pick up a foul, his second. Doug Miller said, know where the ball's at and you won't have that happen to you.
That's true. Inside it comes to Shoulders. He'll bring it back out to Murray. Swing it around to Moore. Now they'll reset the offense to McKinney out front. To Shoulders. Again to Moore. Shoulders wants to shoot, but he's guarded by Prince, so he can't. Goes back to Murray. In the corner they work it. Shot not there. Looking inside towards Wells. They get it to him now, and he missed it. Rebounded by the Hawks. Goebel has it. He draws a crowd. It's blocked as he went up for the shot. Lucky that wasn't a foul. Salukis back the other way. They are down by 5. Here's a shot from the corner. It's off, no good. Chased down in the corner by Walters for the Hawks. Quickly in transition again. Hands it off to Hish. And he puts up the shot and is fouled.
Foul's going to be on Shoulders.
How many is that on him?
Number 1.
Number 1, okay. So that'll send Dawson Hish to the line. Dawson, 6-foot sophomore for Coach Doug Miller. His free throw's good. 36-30.
Give him 8 on the night.
Hawks by 6 with 4:12 to play here in the third quarter. If you just joined us, the Hawks were down 19-9 at one point in time in the first half. And when they were down by 10 points, they went on a 13-0 run. And they kind of had the lead since. Led by 1 point at halftime, lead by 7 now. Drew Moore has it for the Salukis. Puts up a shot in the lane, no good. That was kind of off balance and awkward shot, and Audie Goebel comes out of there with it.
He kind of forcing the shot right there.
Trying to draw the foul, but there was no whistle. And the Hawks have the ball and the lead. Prince has it. Go to Goebel. Works on his man, and he's going to be fouled.
Foul's going to be on Moore. That'll be his first.
Well, Havel's going to call timeout, and he may be changing up his defense a little bit here. Let's see on this timeout, because when they're posting up Audie Goebel down there, it's pretty tough to take him one-on-one. And I think that they may be talking about that, some help defense, or maybe they'll just go to something completely different. We'll see.
Be interesting to see.
We'll take timeout 2 and be right back. Back to live action here as Audie Goebel takes it to the hole and scores. Goebel 39-30, Hawks up by 9. That's their biggest lead of the game, Danny. Oh, there we go.
Yes, it is.
Oh, there's a guy getting inside, Andy Wells. They want to go to him. The Hawks have been trying to clog it up in there, but they got it thread through the needle that time. 39-32. 7-point game with 2:57 left here in the third quarter. If you missed the Sports Couch this morning, I encourage you to go back and watch the archive on our website, as that layup is made by Aaron Walters. Good play.
He blows it off, though, said the foul occurred before the shot.
Before the shot, okay, so it'll be out of bounds to the Hawks on the baseline.
Shoulders picks up his second.
Goebel's cut off on the baseline. Gives it back to Hish, back to Goebel. If you're a St. Louis Cardinals fan, you will enjoy the interview that we had with Frank Cusimano this morning on the Sports Couch. He is the sports director of KSDK TV Channel 5. Gave us some interesting insight on what the Cardinals have done and what they might be doing or not doing here in the offseason as far as trades and acquisitions are concerned. And after talking to him today, I kind of share his opinion, Danny, that Machado is probably not going to be a St. Louis Cardinal.
I don't think so. I don't think it's a good fit.
Doubt it seriously. Be nice, but don't think it's going to happen. Audie Goebel at the line, and free throw's good. 40-32. Again, that show from this morning is archived on the front page there of the website at AreaSports.net.
The report I seen was the Cardinals wanted 72 hours to talk to him to possibly negotiate an extension, and then they would have tried to put a package. And when Baltimore said no, they said we're out.
Well, with Steve Boros being his agent, that's part of the problem too.
Yeah,
it's definitely part of the problem. All right, 41-32. It's a 9-point lead for the Hawks. Salukis have the basketball with 2:17 to play here in the third quarter of this third-place game. Wells comes out on the high post to get it this time. Spins inside the lane, puts up a shot, missed it. Rebound by the Hawks. I think the Hawks would be content with Wells coming out there to get it.
Yeah.
They would much rather him catch the ball in the high post than to catch it down there on the block. Here's pass to Rushing. Now to Prince. Running their motion as Prince has it now. You know, the Hawks can be a little more patient now, too, with a 9-point lead.
Oh, yeah.
Don't have to get in a hurry.
And they can burn some clock on you.
Yeah, they can, and they can burn it all the way down to the final horn here on this third quarter if they want to. But he finds an alley. Shot is missed there by Goebel. On the rebound, it's a tie-up, and the possession arrow favors the Hawks. So it'll be out of bounds on the baseline with 1:21 to go here in the third quarter. Pass out to Prince. Now to Hish. Back to Prince. Coach Miller saying run up. Whatever up is, that's what they're running. Prince with a long three. Missed it. Rebound by the Salukis. He's going to take it all the way down was Moore. They missed the shot. Quick shot that time by the Salukis.
He's 0 for 5 this quarter.
Now I think you're going to see the Hawks run her down for the final shot of the quarter. They've got a 9-point lead right now, and they would love to get that into double figures here if they could convert before the horn. Prince to Goebel. And I think you're absolutely right. Something you said earlier, Danny. You said one of the things that Gallatin County is playing for here is a good seed in the El Dorado Holiday Tournament, and a win here would help them a lot, as that shot is missed and then followed up by Dawson Hish with 11 seconds left, and it's a 11-point lead by Gallatin County, their biggest of the game. Shot from the corner is missed, no good, and on the rebound we have a whistle and a foul.
Foul is going to be on Walters, his second.
Yeah, given the fact that Red Hills played some pretty good competition, they're a bigger school. They're from the Little Illini. This would be a quality win for Gallatin County if they can hold on and win this thing. Definitely something to add to their resume when they get in that room and argue for the seating spots, right?
I'd still love
you still want to be a fly on the wall in there, don't you?
I still want to go in there. I'm going to get – that's my goal.
You got to get you a ticket there.
I'm going to get in there.
Yeah, you got to get in there. I'll send you in there with a hidden camera, all right?
All right.
As the free throw is made there by Andy Wells.
I'd like to have some of that action.
Here's a long shot. Oh, that just hit the front rim.
Man, that thing was on
line. It almost went in, didn't it? All right, after 3 quarters of play, our score is 43-34 in favor of Gallatin County, and we will be back with more in just a moment. Welcome back to Wayne City High School, scene of the 64th annual Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. I'm Randy Olson along with Danny Outsummit. This is the third place game, and Gallatin County Hawks have a 9-point lead here, Danny, 43-34. What's your thoughts of that third quarter?
Well, the Hawks come out and done what they needed to do. This Red Hill team starting to show us a few signs of last night's battle.
A long bus ride, long game late last night, overtime against Wayne City. You know it had to be an emotional loss, too, as the free throw or the shot is missed and the follow is missed. 2
good looks.
Yeah, they did. They had real good looks there. Shoulders could not connect on the follow, and rebound by the Hawks. Prince has it. Out to Goebel. A lot of people filing in here for the championship game. It'll be next.
Red Hills went to 1-3-1.
And there's a wide open look, and it's knocked down by Audie Goebel. He found that open seam and stroked it. Quickly the other way. Shot is missed by Moore, and it's out of bounds. Going to stay with the Salukis.
The Hawks battle for it and lose it out of bounds.
45-34, 11-point lead for the Hawks with 7:01 left in the game.
You got your stop. All you had to do is grab the rebound, and they kicked it out of bounds.
You never battled with your own teammate for a rebound, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Long three is missed by Havel.
That hit the Hawks. It come off so hard. Doug Miller saying, would somebody grab the basketball? Wow.
Huh. Here is the inbound to Wells. Out to Moore for an open three. Missed it. And rebound is going to be a reach-in foul on Wells.
Moore is 0 for 8 this half.
Really? We're going to walk to the other end as it's bonus situation the rest of the way here, as that's 18 fouls on the Salukis. I'll send Audie Goebel to the line. Free throw is good. 46-34.
You know, it's kind of calm in here. This is the quiet before the storm.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's going to get pretty stormy on that championship game here.
Goebel gets both of them.
47-34. Yeah, Weber Township and Wayne City, two schools that are 8 or 9 miles apart. haven't played in championship game since 1993. Yeah, I think it'll get a little stormy in here. A little loud.
Had a unique deal at Carmine White County. They had what they call Silent Night last night.
Oh, yeah?
The gym stayed, their kids and their cheering section stayed completely silent till Carmine scored 10 points.
How long that take?
Sometime in the first quarter.
Okay. Transition bucket there by Garrett Rushing after the steal by the Hawks, and they're up by 15, 49-34. And I'm like you. I think fatigue is starting to set in here for the Salukis.
I do too. Oh, that's a big foul. Prince gets his third. I thought he had 3. That's 3.
That's just the third team foul, though, on the Hawks, so it'll be out of bounds on the baseline to the Salukis. Shoulders takes it down the lane. He scores. Corbin Shoulders makes it 49-36, cuts the lead to 13. Hawks just have to take care of the basketball at this point.
Make free throws. Take advantage of your opportunities.
Don't have to get in a hurry to shoot at all, really. Leading by 13. Timeout, Doug Miller, and he is
32nd.
Talk about the strategy here down the line. And we will take timeout as well. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on AreaSports.net. All right, back after the timeout. And it's going to be Hawks basketball. As the inbound comes into Rushing. Spreading the floor a little bit out now.
Yes, they are.
Going to make the Salukis chase. As Prince has it. To Rushing, to Goebel. Oh, there's a backdoor cut. And that's what they were looking for.
That's what they were looking for right there.
Rushing gets it.
Get you spread out.
51-36. It's a 15-point game. Salukis back the other way with Murray. To Havel. Looking inside, trying to poke it in there to Nash. Knocked away, but they get it back. Now they go to Nash again, and he goes up for the shot, scores, and he's fouled.
Hish going to pick up his first foul.
Mitchell Nash, he looks like a lineman on the Salukis football team, I'd say. 6'4" senior.
Could be the center.
Could be, or the guard, or the tackle.
All of the above.
Yeah, there's a difference in these schools that play football versus those that don't, in terms of the size of the athletes. He got the three-point play. And checking into the contest for the Salukis is number 32, which, again, is not in our program. But we have a 31 and a 33, so we think it's either Colton Loveland or A.J. Greer. And Salukis trying to press. And they break it easy. And they get a layup down to rushing. Hawks with no problem with that press.
They handle that.
53-39, that's blocked. Back the other way come the Hawks. Nobody's going to pick him up as the layup is missed by Walters.
He had to switch hands at the last minute.
Yeah, he did. It's a tough shot. They almost got it down. Open in the corner. Shot no good. And jump ball called on the rebound. Boy, Weeze is looking pretty dapper down there on the baseline. Look at him how dressed up he is.
Yeah.
Newspaper reporter for the Wayne County Press. Got a tie on tonight. What's he wearing a tie for tonight? Man, I guess we're underdressed then, aren't we? Shot is missed by Prince.
And Goebel.
And they get the rebound, however. They'll run some more clock, but first there's a foul as Hish gets fouled. 4:05 left in the ball game.
Havel's going to pick up his fourth.
14-point lead here for the Hawks. Yeah, maybe Weeze has got a dinner date later on or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Christmas party.
Yeah. Oh, I thought he was going to come up here. He turned this way, but he's found a seat down there. Free throw's good, 55-39. Salukis in the front court. And there's a blocking foul called on the Hawks.
Prince, that'll be 4 on him.
So to be out of bounds to the Salukis. That's team foul number 6 on the Hawks. Well, after Red Hill had a lead of 19-9, things really turned, didn't they, Danny, in this one?
Yes, they did. Do a little housekeeping.
Yeah, Hawks went on that 13-0 run and really turned the game around.
Look at that. Dad says, son, get over here and clean this floor up.
Love it.
Bobby stood there and supervised.
Yep.
Veteran official. He loves it when I call him that.
Veteran? Yeah.
Veteran official.
Yeah.
He said, what do you mean, I'm old?
No, seasoned.
I'm going to tell him that
yeah,
next
he's
time.
Seasoned.
Like, no, you're just seasoned.
Yeah.
There's nobody has any more fun here than him.
Well, he wouldn't be doing it if he wasn't still enjoying it, and he is. It's a shot is missed out front by Loveland, and on the rebound, we got a whistle and a foul. Walk to the other end. We'll be shooting the one and bonus. Well, again, this is going to be a quality win for the Gallatin County Hawks, and it will add something to their resume as they get into that backroom discussion there for the seed meeting at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament.
At the bargaining session. Greg Goodley informed us he had 16 politicians.
That's right. Yeah, it was a good interview this morning with Greg. It was great to have him on the Sports Couch. Again, if you missed that interview, we again invite you to go back and watch the Sports Couch archive on our website. As Greg Goodley gave us some insight into the El Dorado Holiday Tournament again. We'll have that seed meeting on the 20th. That's when that's going to take place. So, and the tournament runs the 28th, 29th, and 30th this year. A little bit later.
It's going to work out Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, I think it's going to work out nice. 57-39 as the Hawks lead it by 18. This Hawks team will be in that El Dorado Holiday Tournament, as they were last year. Lost that crazy semifinal game last year to El Dorado. That was a packed house.
Yep. Havel's just fouled out of the game.
Goebel and Havel having some contact there. Havel comes over and has a seat next to his dad, Coach. And Audie Goebel will be at the line. 3:06 left in the game. Well, you look across the way, and they're running out of places to sit.
This guy here's out of the game.
Yeah. There you got it. The seasoned official.
The seasoned.
Mr.
I like
Blondie.
I like that. Seasoned.
Got the substitute in there.
Because he's always getting on to me for calling him old. I'll tell him I turned over a new leaf.
Yeah.
I'm just going to call him seasoned.
Seasoned, that's right. Goebel with another free throw and got it. It is a 20-point lead by the Hawks.
Sure didn't start out that way.
Sure
I didn't
didn't.
think this game was going to be a 20-point game.
Didn't either, especially when the Hawks were down by 10.
Hish just picked up his second.
Got the Gamber brothers here.
There's the Gamber brothers.
Yep. Hey. Chance to do some scouting tonight, that's for sure. As the Salukis will be at the line. Stops the clock with 2:59 left in the ball game. That free throw is short. Goebel with the rebound for the Hawks. Well, nothing in doubt except the final score here.
Yep, that's all that's left to be determined.
So Hawks have really taken control of it here in the second half. And the Salukis are just kind of worn down.
Salukis, I think, are running on empty, Randy.
Yeah, they had that late game last night here in overtime against Wayne City. And had that long bus ride back to Bridgeport and back here today from Bridgeport. And started out the game strong with a 10-point lead, but then just wheels kind of came off and ran out of gas. But credit the Hawks staying with it. And they find themselves up by 20 now with 2:27 left in the game. And at the line is Garrett Rushing. And he got it. Remind you, if you're going to watch the championship game with us here on AreaSports.net, you will have to refresh your browser and actually probably reload the website. And you might have to give us a minute or so after the game, after we sign off here, to reload things on our end, okay? So it won't be a quick thing. It'll take a minute or so. So don't panic. You're not going to lose anything or miss anything. Give us a chance to reload, and then you guys can reload, and we'll bring you the action from the championship game. At the line for the Salukis will be Corbin Shoulders as a foul's called on the Hawks. 2:10 left. No good. And the Hawks will walk it back up. Danny is working on the stats, and we'll pass along those to you quickly here at the end of the game before we sign off and then prepare for the championship game. Playing a little catch out there, running clock are the Hawks with 1:34 left. They're in control here by 22 points. Don't have to shoot at all. And Red Hill really doesn't need to be fouling either. They need to just run this thing out. Hish going to take it down the lane, scores. Dawson Hish, 63-39. Doug Miller tried to call timeout, and they wouldn't give it to him. 3-point shot is good by the Salukis. You see the look on his face? He was trying to call timeout, and they wouldn't give it to him.
He's just wanting these.
He's trying to get these guys in the game. Now he does. Yeah, that's hilarious. Will Henson, number 3, checks in the ball game. As Dawson Hish sits down, as does Aaron Wolders, and gets a nice round of applause from the flock. They're here. Also checking in, number 32 is Blake Seeley for the Hawks. 53 seconds to play. 63-42. Goebel has it. Backdoor cut to Prince. Layup is good. Nice pass. Threading the needle there by Goebel to Prince. Shoulders has it for the Salukis and gives it up to Connor McKinney, who drives in and banks it off the window. More substitutions for the Hawks as a whole new 4 comes in now. And again, nice round of applause for those other 4 starters.
For the Hawks, Hish finishes with 17, Prince with 10, Rushing with 12, and Goebel 26 for their starting group for tonight.
All right. Connor Keescom's has the ball right now, but gets away from him, and we're going to have a foul called.
Keescom's going to pick up a foul.
19 seconds left, and Red Hill's going to go to the line.
McKinney's going to go to the line.
65-44 is our score. This was a 1-point game at halftime, 27-26.
Yes, it was.
We're a long way from that now. Free throw is good. 7th place game was won by the Sisney Running Lions. They beat Grayville 57-42. And the 5th place game was won by Crab Orchard over North Clay 68-50. That free throw's missed, but then the follow is up and in by Loveland. 65-47. 10 seconds left. Should be able to just dribble it out. Will Henson has it out there.
For Red Hill, Nash with 5, Shoulders 7, Moore 7, McKinney 3, Havel 6, Murray 4, and Wells 10. That's a wrap here on this game.
65-47 the final. Gallatin County has won the 3rd place trophy here at the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. We're going to sign out. Give us a minute or so to reload things on our end, and then you can reload the website as well, and you'll be able to watch our coverage from the championship game in just a little bit here from the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament in Wayne City. Talk to you soon.